Just make it, 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 just make it. Ah! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh my goodness. Just gonna go ahead and start. First thing we're gonna do, grab the hammer. Be quick about it. This is the one part I've like done so many times because I kept dying and over and over again. It's also start, so it's very easy to do over and over again. I fucked up. Okay, it's fine. Slower than I'd like, but not the end of the world. Oof. So, we're gonna have to do a couple things for this setup. First thing I need is that axe over here. I'm gonna be using that later for two things. And hopefully I don't get unlucky. First thing I'm gonna do, break this way. God bless. This is about like the one part I have a lot of time on, because I just restart runs a bunch. So we're killing a couple guys right now. It's only going to take a couple seconds, but it'll set up for a level 2 attack in a couple seconds here. Because once I get level 2 attack, I can hit these guys with one hammer hit instead of two. Makes things a lot faster. And I'm going to need it for the boss coming up as well. So we got level 2 attack, which means now I can one-shot the gray guys. Still going to have to, unfortunate, kill that guy. Since he gives quite a bit of bones. I was almost unlucky. So I used to have a much slower setup route where I would pick up a lot of bone stones. But it's just not worth it in early game, especially since I'm going to be getting a lot of my XP from Bone Beach, unfortunately. I do want to kill those blue guys, especially since they give a lot of XP. But one thing we are going to have to detour for is this key. I'm using that in a second. Once we beat Storm coming up. But on the way, we're getting as many easy bones as we can get. Now we're leveling up again. We're gonna get defense. Normally, I would have liked to get another offense, but with this shorter route that I'm doing, I don't get as many bones. One thing we are gonna want to do right here is grab the bracelet, since we'll be fighting 2 bosses in a row. So that's gonna be our only chance to put it on. Now, unfortunately, these guys give like almost no XP at all. Here we're gonna do a quick spam on this guy, and then all things going well, we just kill him and keep going. So now we're gonna grab some more axes out that and keep it pushing. Okay. Now we're ready for the first fight with Thorn. This one's a bit more RNG, just because he kind of jumps wherever he wants to. Fortunately for like later boss fights that are much more predictable, this one isn't. It's gonna try and poke me, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and give me one more hit. Just wait for him here. And I missed. Okay, that's fine. It's a pretty quick Thorn. Could have been better. Alright, so now we're here. Here's where the actual setup happens. We're gonna use that first key that we got from the Brainy Village. Let's go ahead and grab one of our first trinkets. But before that, we're gonna have to re-grab our key. Just a quick key that we can grab on the way. Now everything I'm doing from this point until the first section is just grabbing everything we need to actually start the first section and survive it. We want a trinket bag so we can hold 2 trinkets. Right now we can only hold 1. We're gonna need 2. What would be nice is a health upgrade. Okay, so we got the first thing, and I messed up. That's fine. I should have put it on there. Real quick, we're going to open this. Next, we're going to go over here. Right now, we're just grabbing bones. These are quick bones I can grab, so it's been the last time I'm going to be using that axe to go ahead and grab this bone over here. Next, we're going to use Furl, since next things that we can use him for, they actually give us quite a few bones, and that's extremely unlucky for that random dude. It's just kind of chance whether or not someone comes up like that. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over the left side. It's going to be away here, and unfortunately I'm slow because I forgot to put on the boots. The boots allow me to move through water. Mainly we're going to be using it for water, but also stairs as well, much faster. So we're going to grab Furl. We're going to go ahead and do the right side this time for a secret path, and this path is going to give us the most bones that we'll be getting for a minute. And we want to not level up here. We're saving our level ups for attack and defense, since I don't really like using sidearms. But yeah, 500 bones already is a lot. Now we're going to go ahead and go back. And real quick, let me put on my boots that I should have put on earlier. And we have enough for attack right now, but instead of using the bone stones, I'm not really fighting anything just yet. Oh, I'm not really fighting anything just yet, so it's not that big of a deal. But right now I need another keys. We're gonna grab the key from in here. This key we'll be using to unlock a large amount of bones. And that's going to be it for this area for now. Now we're going to go ahead and run over to the Knight's Rest. That's unfortunate, that guy's in the way. So we're going to be using this key over here, just another, this time 500 bones again. And then we're just going to make a mad dash into this area. We're going to be looking for these spike spurs. This will be another setup item that we need. But along the way, we're still going to grab some bones. So if I do this correctly, I shouldn't have to wait for the... Yeah, there we go. I am low, unfortunately, but, I mean, it doesn't matter as long as I don't die. Okay, we're good. So we got our next level up. I shouldn't come in here. We're going to level attack. We're going to be looking for level 3 attack, level 3 defense before we actually attempt our first boss. But we're going to go ahead and ditch the hatchet now for the umbrella. We're going to be needing this to actually get into Bone Beach. I'm going to be using it a little bit right now. Just going to grab some more bones along the way. Dodge these guys. And here we're going for again for the spike spurs. They allow us to walk through spikes without any knockback. We're not going to be putting it on though. We're only going to be using it for one area. And while we're here, we're going to grab all these bones. Alright. And now we're out of here. One more thing we're going to grab is another key. It's going to be hidden over here. I'm going to be using this key again. I actually don't remember exactly what I use this key for. It's going to be much later in the run though. Or actually no, we're going to be using this key to get the capacitor right after this. So we're going to keep pushing. So the next thing we're going to do is do the capacitor minigame, grab that. That's going to be our main like trinket for the rest of the game. Especially for boss fights. So we're going to be using this key. Now for this I need to destroy this machine in 30 seconds or less. Which isn't hard at all, once you've done enough times. So there's like, it has multiple layers that you have to get through. It's gonna be the last layer, and then we're gonna have to actually kill the thing. Okay, and then we're gonna kill the heart. Not bad. It's like a 23 seconds. 24, yeah. So we got chain capacitor, that allows us to perform combos. These combos allow us to do a lot more damage every time we make a successful hit. But then if we miss, then we do less damage, which realistically it's optimal if you play optimal, but I am not that good. So it actually kind of makes me slower, but I need to do better at it to be faster. So we're going to be buying a couple things before we head out. We're going to be grabbing a key from the store and a trinket bag. And we have enough money, so we're going to buy the rose, because why not? And now we're going to go ahead and head out to Bone Beach. So we're going to go ahead and grab a couple things along the way, as always. Just kill these guys, because they're very annoying. There's really no need to kill them. But, okay, now we're gonna go and grab this. Just more bone stones. It's right here. Later on in the run, there's gonna be mobs that give us just as many bones as it takes to do. Oh, okay, I found it. Just as many bones as it takes to do a whole sequence where I, like, have to. What do you call it? A whole sequence where I have to like sit there for the bone stone animation. Which is why we're not getting every single thing we could get. I just want enough for this upcoming fight. Now unfortunately I used my health thing, but I only need 2. Oh my goodness. I only need 2, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you could just run past all these guys, but I don't feel like doing all that, risking it. I'm not very consistent with it. Now this guy can be a big problem. So that's the setup right there. Not bad. Now we're going ahead, starting Sandfalls. We're gonna be very quick in here. Okay. That's not good. Okay, reset this room. If I take like one hit off this guy, he kills me, just because he's that strong, unfortunately. If I can even make it through the room. This is probably my worst room in the early phase. And I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's not good. Okay, that's fine though. I forget. I've already forgotten the layout of this area. It's not good. It's okay. We're gonna grab this key. And if we die here, it's gonna lose maybe like a minute or two, which isn't the end of the world. As long as I get this button. Butter, please stop. Okay, we're good. Alright. So let me go ahead and heal up real quick. We're gonna grab our spurs right now. And capacitor. From here on, we're gonna be fighting Major Minor. But I still want to grab some more bones. Level up. I'd probably only be able to level up attack or defense right now. Okay. That's fine. Get some more bones. Well, I'm pretty sure these are teeth. Okay. I think I have enough for another attack, actually. Yeah, I should. Okay, yeah. So we can go for another attack. That means if we only can take 2 hits for Major Minor. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. But... So we're gonna go ahead and all we need to do to get past this entire section is bomb the minecarts over here. This can also give us some more bones, but we're not be using these just yet. So those spike spurs allow us to just completely skip this area, since we can walk through spikes without any knockback. And now we're going on to the first boss fight of this run. And it's not the easiest. But I did mess up a lot. I got really greedy there. That's okay though. Unfortunately, every death here is probably like however long it takes me to get back, plus however long I was fighting it. So this is like a very potential major time sink, so I'm trying actually not lose. Over here and there. Nice. Okay. Second try is not bad. So, got the Minor. We're gonna level up defense. And I'm just gonna skip everything else. Not bad at all. So now we're actually in the Bone Beach area. We're past sands, which didn't take me too long. We're going to be getting a couple things here. First off, we want the sidearm, the Geo Driver. It's not mandatory, but it does help us skip, or at least move faster through some parts. I do want to get the actual save point though, and reset this guy. I do not like the red birds. We are going to want to change out our spurs again, though. I almost always forget all the time. We'll go back to the boots. Just since it's going to be a entire water section we want to go through. And the boots help with that a lot. Now our goal is just get to the boss as quickly as we can. Yeah, they're very inconsistent, the birds. Sometimes they'll do the char. They're very inconsistently consistent, if that even makes sense. We'll test this area. These red or purple things I also just do not enjoy. So this is where we want the boots. Just so we can do this very quickly. Now, normally I try and kill these guys, but I don't have the balls to do it right now. So we're just going to skip past them. And we have enough for middle levels, we might as well. Let's go level defense again. Now ultimately we want level 5, preferably level 6 attack by the end of the section, but I have not perfectly routed every single bone down to the 1, so we might have not enough. Nice. And so we're gonna be just gonna be changing everything into bones now. This is one of the places I die a lot, especially at the moth fight. So we're gonna be grabbing some bones wherever we can. It's less like perfectly routed bones and more like a vibe to it. If you think a bone's worth getting, you'll get it. But I also hate miners. Fortunately, they're very they're just annoying. Okay, again, we're just gonna change everything to bone stone, so why not? It's almost unlucky. So we're beelining it straight towards the worm. That's unfortunate. Now, I don't want to risk this at all. So Sleep Save is right there, so there's really no point in being aggressive with it. Gonna keep pushing. Kill these things, they're like spawn of Satan himself. Okay, not bad. And that's unfortunate. That's okay. Oh, we're gonna skip. And go ahead in this tent, unlock the. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're just... I'm gonna unlock this mirror. We're gonna unlock every mirror except for the Bayou. So we can get to Orrey later on in the run. We're gonna come to another red bird, unfortunately. Sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't. And I don't know if it's just different birds, like it's just they're different locations, they have different states, but we got through that one at least. My cat's crying in the background because she wants to get in the closet. Alright, so we've made it. We're not gonna be leveling up for a while. That's unfortunate. Okay. So now we can go to the right. So we're unlocking the actual way into here. So there's two buttons we have to find. It's gonna be the first one on the right, second one on the left. I'm gonna head back up. I'm gonna do the left button. And after this is gonna be a auto scroll section, which is not my easiest. Oh, I almost fell there. That's crazy. But yeah, falling here is not the end of the world, but it is a bit of a loss. So I'd rather not. Just gonna head over there just real quick for those bones. And it's an easier, faster path. Just gonna sneak by this one. Now we are going to want to grab some health before we head in. I know we're about... okay, that was about halfway done with this. Or a bit more than halfway. We're going to go through this section, and then it's going to be a little race section. And that should be... okay, okay. Could be one of those sections again where you can grab bones on the way. Since it's just an auto scroller, you can do it. That's unfortunate. Just gonna level up one. I'm just gonna heal in real quick. That's unfortunate. So now there's going to be another checkpoint here, which is nice. So we'll grab that and keep moving. You do not want to get stuff in that room. The miner. just some bad damage. Okay, not bad. Now here's where things can go wrong. Okay, not bad. Alive. That's crazy. Alright. So now we're actually onto the brain boss. Gonna be equipping the uranium ring for extra damage. And I'm going to level up as well. Get some extra attack. Now, if I do this perfectly, it should be very, very quick and easy. If not, it's going to be a little messy. Hopefully it's quick and easy. It's actually the worst thing that could have happened is getting hit there. Okay, now it's going to be a dirty fight. It wasn't quick. Oh, that could have been awful. I got greedy. I got greedy, I got greedy, I got greedy. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I got greedy. It would have been over if I didn't get greedy. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Well, we got it first try. It wasn't perfect. But we didn't die. It's probably the nicest thing. Okay, now here's we're going to be getting a bunch of bones at this generator. Since this is a later area and we cleared it first, then it's going to be very lucrative and not the best with this one. Okay, not bad. Fuck up. Oh, nope, it's fine. Okay, now that was a very bad fuck up. But it's fine. It's not gonna be perfect. As long as I just finish the damn thing. Oh my goodness. I'm throwing hard. Okay, it's not bad. Saved a minute. Could have been worse. Wait, I gotta get this one else. always forget to get this fish. Would have been nicer if I remembered to switch back to my boots. That's okay. So I'm gonna be going to Crypt. And I always forget to switch trinkets after the generator over there. It's not the end of the world. Okay, now we're actually going to switch trinkets, finally. I don't want to level up right now, that's just take too much time. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. We're not gonna really kill anything, and anything that we do fight is just gonna die to us anyways. This jar spam is not the end of the world. I'm not very good at it, unfortunately, but it's just playing like for 4 hours and dying with the thing is like not the most enjoyable experience. So at this point, we should get through this in like the next, probably like 5 minutes, if I play correctly. I'm talking a lot of that just because it's another area. It's just, it's not hard by any means, it's just, it's hard not to die in a stupid way, especially with the items that I have. We're doing pretty quick work of it. It was fine. It's gonna be a checkpoint. Now I do want to remember before or at the last checkpoint to not forget about switching trinkets back to damage. But here we're gonna do another mirror. It's gonna be the second mirror. The third one's gonna be Septemburg, and the last one's Coltrane. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to do back at Dome Beach. Let me do this real quick. There's just gonna be a bunch of bones over here. I completely forgot. Probably why I beat it. Saved a minute. It was only a couple seconds though. And from here on, we're just gonna be doing the whole dungeon like intended. Oh, I was not paying attention. I do not like that guy, especially because he can just spawn in the walkway, so you walk in and you just get hit for free. It's not ideal. I'm gonna be killing this thing just to get this guy to sit still for a second so we can actually kill him. Alright. It's fine if we take damage. not fine if we die. I mean, here is not the end of the world if we die, especially since we could just get another mist jar. But the worst place to die and lose mist jar at is... oh, that's not... That's very unfortunate. Okay. That's actually super unfortunate. It's not very attention. Is Bayou, because then you're not going to get another jar for a while. It's fine, man. Just a couple seconds. It's one of my least liked screens. Okay. You know, as long as that thing made it, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a checkpoint coming up soon anyways. Now here I am gonna jar spam though. Just because I don't want to deal with all that. We're gonna be coming up here. Hopefully not though. Right now we're gonna be changing our trinkets to our last hit point for the boss. Change our trinkets, level up. We're going for cap and ring. And let's go ahead and level up. Attack again. We don't want to spend too much though, because we do, when we get back to the town, want to spend a bit of our money. Once we get back to town, we'll be buying more trinket bags. And if we do everything right, we're going to be buying all the trinket bags. Alright, this boss is mainly really just easy because the patterns are very predictable, but also it's just like I'm coming in with way higher stats than what's normally intended. That's first phase. Now one thing I like to do is get close and then just roll back. She's gonna like spit out. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's the boss. Grab the rest of these bones. I forget the exact amount that I really should leave with here, but I'm sure we're doing fine. I do want to switch back to my movement gear though. I'm not going to be fighting anything for a while again. It's a bit of a slow crypt. It's fine. Most of my time saves are later in the run just because I'm not as good in that area as everything else. Also, I'm just not a big fan of this generator either, so I just kind of try and go as quickly as I can. It's about 10k. We're gonna want to spend all that once we get back to town. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Need to head back. I'm gonna be taking the pipes. Do want these bones though. Nice to have. That's fine. So we're gonna go on a little shopping spree real quick. We're gonna skip this. That key I bought earlier I didn't need, but now... Okay. So yeah, we're gonna spend all the money we just made on all that stuff. Now, I'm gonna head over to Bayou for two things. I also forgot to put on my trinket, that's fine. I don't really need damage right now. This is gonna be the last key for the meeting for this run, so I'm good on keys. Skip past these guys. And now I'm gonna put on the rest of my trinkets. Let's go put this back on. No spikes here, but it's an empty slot. Might as well just put something on it. It's not gonna work if I don't. I do. Here we're going to grab the fishing rod. Fortunately for him, we're in a bit of a time crunch, so we can't help that guy. I head back. This is where my like full understanding of the route starts to break down. I sometimes forget where to go from here, but we're gonna head this way. We got what we wanted from there. We're gonna run to Septemburg, grab a couple items, and then head out. I do want these points, and that's okay. And it's saved. I could still die though. Don't have any plasma. This is gonna be an iffy part. Yeah. I'm just gonna heal. I don't want to risk it. Unfortunately, I can't heal without leaving the room, so now he's regained his health. I'm just gonna run past him now. Probably should have from the beginning. Alright, so here we're gonna be. Oh no, we're not gonna be putting on any more trinkets. We're not at the boss fight yet. I do want this money though. Just steal their money real quick. Okay. So like these later enemies are already getting like 100 boons, while earlier I would have had to spend like 20 whole seconds just grabbing them. It's just not worth it. Okay, now we're gonna go switch to uranium real quick so we can fight this boss. This is like probably the easiest boss of the run, just because I'm way stronger than he is. Unfortunately, I just fucked it up. fine if we die here though, but you know, time-wise, not really. Very quick. I do want his bones. We're gonna keep pushing. And we're gonna be grabbing another trinket in this area, Wallaroo. While trying to avoid getting hit. Usually these guys just kind of murder themselves, so I don't really expect them. Right. We're gonna put this on over uranium. That's gonna be our base movement for the entire game. Now we're gonna go ahead and skip past Septemburg, go back to Bayou. Go here and grab files. Alright. Level ups, no level ups. That not the way to go. This guy is not deserved to live. They are a bane of existence. I am just gonna heal. Because I'm a little baby. I don't want to die this far. I absolutely despise this one section. It's just so frustrating, honestly. Am I gonna get past the goal? Something more than section pretty soon. The last thing I want to do here is die to this guy, so I'm going to take some extra precautions. Kill him. This is a new chase sequence. Actually very behind right now. Okay. Grab back our vials again. No, I do not want to give them back with them. So from here we're going to be taking a shortcut to the Bayou. We'll be back here pretty soon. Next thing we want is going to be our last trinket. No, that's not. So we're going to be running for that. First, before the boss, we need to open the shortcuts. And I don't have any. I could level, but that'll come naturally. I do want these guys dead though. Unfun to fight. I can get through here. I will get a hit on these, nothing I can do about it. Let's get out of that. The shortcut, we're going to be using this to leave after the fight. I'm not a fan of this area either. But got through it though. Thank you. And now there's no reason not to level that up. I am gonna get rid of Wallivers. Just so I can have syrup, which is going to help a lot, and not dying to bosses. So we're good. So now we're going to be heading out to the boss. That's fine. Trinkets are fine. So boss from here is south. That's not. I know. It's very unlucky. That's just me being bad. There we go. Alright, so the boss is gonna be up here. And I just forgot to even move. I messed up. I should have did before walking to the screen. It's fine. This boss is one I'm not like very familiar with his patterns. It is one I could just kind of brute force for the most part, so I'm fairly strong. So here's gonna be shooting. Not bad. Not a bad fight. Try and grab as much as we can. I should not have leveled up. At this point, I should not be leveling up. I'm saving up for the... I forgot how to get through. Okay. I'm saving up for the... Damn. The Coltrane ticket, so I should not be spending any money at this point. That should be fine. We'd be getting enough in September to make up for it. I don't know why I'm moving so slow. I'm Just grab whatever I can on this run. Unfortunately, I went the wrong way. Thing is, as long as I don't die here, and I shouldn't. Could be 2 of these guys. Some more bones. Okay. Not bad. And the bed. Next order of business. Head back to Septemburg. We'll be doing that using that old checkpoint that we got earlier. Over here, it's going to send us back to the Bayou. And then from here we go up, we're back in Septemburg. The last thing I want is to fall. The nice thing now is that there's no more big fish running around. Got rid of them. My trinkets are still good. Oh, yeah, we're going this way. Come on, get to the other side. Over here. I'm supposed to go up. I'm not thinking of it. Okay, that's fine. And I'm not thinking clearly. I need to go this way. And from here, we are going to go down. I do not want this. I don't. We are going to want followers back though. I should have put that on. We'll put it on in a second here. Once we get this next mirror. It's over here. We're going to get this mirror and we'll be using our last key. Try here. Stand through it. Just getting every bone I can right now. Just like, hopefully have enough for the Coltrane ticket. Now I can put rollovers back on. And that's good. Back to Septemburg. This is probably one of the harder ones. I mean, I have. Oh, I can't get to it. I have. This, so I can just kind of choose and leave with more help than I came in with. But I don't like using it too much because I'm not very good with it. Since this is a real-time run for the win game, if I die, I'm gonna lose a lot more time. Risk reward there is just not there for me. I'm not as good. Just hit this button. Now, when it does come down to it, I'm not gonna be afraid to use it. Not die. Like there. And here. So I'm not that big. Maybe. Get that guy out of here. And he hits me. It's fine though. Get a station. We're still not going to want to level up. I should have more than enough right now, so it's not that, you know, awful. Plus, another good usage of wallers right there. I get to skip that entire screen. Yeah, I despise these wind sections so much. I'm fine, as long as I can get through here. There's a checkpoint. Alright. So after this is going to be the boss. So I am going to want to swap out wallowers. I'm not going to be using it right now. I'm going to be heading to the boss. Hopefully I don't die here. But, you know, life is life. Just gotta play it. Did not hit that out. Alright, so this boss fight can be decent. Or it could be that, and that. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Not to be too much damage. And the fight's over. That was quick, that was easy. I didn't have to use my jar too much. Only once. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this gym. I do want to put wallowers back on though. So let's go ahead and do that. Real quick. So we have more than enough for the train ticket after this. What's surprising to me is I haven't really died in a dumb way yet. So I'm getting ready to die again pretty soon. Coltrane is not very good at that one. Just not yet at least. I should practice these generators at some point. There really is no desperate need to, unlike with Bone Beach, where I'd want to get as much money as I can just to level up for the rest of the run, but something like this isn't necessary. It's already down. We're an hour in. We've got most of the run done. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna be using wallowers pretty soon. We could have used it there. But here we're gonna skip past everything here. We don't really need that. Just get past this guy as well. As much as I can without getting hit. We're gonna grab whatever comes at us, like these things. It'll take a couple milliseconds. And I'm nowhere near fast enough to worry about milliseconds. Just need to worry about not dying. Alright, one thing I do want, though, is it's gonna be a bit of a detour. But failsafe in case I die in this next fight, it's going to help a lot. So we are going to switch out Wallowers again. And we have 4k. I'm not going to spend it though. I just don't want to accidentally spend it. Too much at least. But we do have the 10k we need for the ticket. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just put in all of our regular bones and the rest of our bone stone. Get scammed. I mean, I 10k for a lifetime pass on the train. I guess it's not terrible. Especially with all the money I do have. But now I'm broke. My life savings gone to this train ticket. And now the train's derailing. So, maybe not the best investment on my part. Now this fight, I am not good at. It's just one of those fights. I don't know the patterns. I haven't taken the time to learn the patterns. That's just my fault, really. It's gonna be the Probably should just be scanning that more. Bad death. Very, very, very bad death. I don't have the jar anymore. That's okay. It's alright. As much as alright can be alright, I guess. Very unfortunate. Thankfully I could skip past. Just go straight to the point. I'm not a knower for this fight. I feel like I should have hit it. Yeah. Try to push it out. See that? I know I can hit him here. 3 damage. This tree's freaking good. I don't know. I feel like there should be a way. There's no way. No, 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 I want to hit him, I want to hit him so bad. I'm getting greedy. Okay, we're good. Oh! We lost the jar, but we'll get it later. I've already done this route without jar enough. Just because I've repeated mistakes like that one. But we made it. We're in Coltrane. Thankfully, this jar isn't really needed for this area as much as... Well, not really needed in the sense that you can't do it without it, but it's not really as influential. I think I can level up here. No, I can't. So we're gonna get back Wallowers. There's no need for the syringe, but I mean, what am I gonna get? I guess I could get spikes because actually there are some spikes on this level. No. that it's harder to do than the basic thing, and it does not save that much time. I have to try it, you know? I have to try it while riding there, if not for my own ego. Here, though... we're good. Right. So again, bones are no longer a concern. I just want to get through everything as quickly as possible. And not get hit, but, you know... if you got everything you wanted in life, it wouldn't be like a problem. Probably one of the much easier sections. And now we are going to level up. We have it. As long as I don't get hard stuck on these next two bosses, this should be a very quick Coltrane. It's the fact that I do get stuck on the two bosses that is the reason it's not quick for me. Not bad. We took one hit. I'm gonna go do that this way. Like that. Up, left. Oh, we didn't want to go this way. It's okay. I'm gonna be heading out here. I'm not gonna put on the uranium bracelet. I don't have faith in myself for this next fight. I'll be fine with it for the next fight though, or the actual boss. Not bad. Now this guy is a nuisance. I don't know how to do it. And then we're gonna go ahead skip past that entire section. And we've somehow actually made it to this boss without any difficulties. I don't like using charge shots just because it just shoots fireballs that are... Come on, please! No! This is one shot. Unironically, if I had uranium ring, that would have been over. That's so sad. It's okay though. Very unfortunate. I don't have... Okay, try that again. God, I hate this guy. I'm also just terrible, but you know, that's not a good idea. It's not a good heal, but it's necessary. I'm dead. No, okay. This is not a good buff there. I have no next death. Unfortunately, a boss that I'm going to be stuck on for a little too long. Especially given that I just don't have good stats. Not really. You know what? I can slow miss every single hit I got. Not taking a chance. Third time, we got it. It's not bad. Could have been worse. We are gonna get this mirror. And I'll get some. We are on track for a decent run. I get fishier. I don't think I get green from here. If I remember, yeah. I mean, might as well get something on what we move. It's nowhere near as good as Jar. This next upcoming boss is also I have trouble with, actually. I'm gonna back out here and this guy does give over like, I want to say 2,000 bones. So it's very nice to kill him. Okay, not bad. That's bad. I kind of just took damage from some dumb All of those hard to control sometimes. For the most part, this part might kill me though, so let's hope it doesn't. There we go. This is, I'm pretty sure this is an area I can get a star from, but we are now at the boss, so let's hope I can do it quickly. Eventually. No, I don't think I can get green from here. Unfortunately. Come on, really? That doesn't hit. I don't want to be here. It's almost phase 2 though. Nothing. What can you do? I need to like kill him much faster there. I'm gonna leave my spike out there. It's very hard to aim whenever he just keeps using his train movement. Wow, that was very bad on the... This is just one of those areas I'm not very good at. Oh, that's not one. We'll take it though. Yeah, there's so much damage I really should not be taking. again. Okay, we got it. A lot slower than I wanted, but we got it. I don't know the perfect route for this either. I don't even know any route for this. Just kind of whatever works out for this. Things like this. It's fine. I think my worst one is probably the Orrey one. Just because there's so many black holes you could just fall into and it's not enjoyable. It's gonna be decent Coltrane. It's not gonna be a sub 2 hour too slow. Maybe we can get 230? That'd be nice. I'll switch out back to wallers. And there's no level ups right now. I don't want to start leveling up attack again. I'm gonna head back. R6. We're gonna go through the Manor mirror, and that should be that. Okay, that's... I don't want to be here, man. There's nothing you have that I... No, there's nothing... I don't want anything. I'll hurry up and get this. Get through here. Alright. Into Orrey. There is a fishing rod I could get here, but I don't really want it. There's not really too many places you can use it since everything's like... What do you call it? just like giant pits with like one area you can actually stand on. So even if you like hooked onto an enemy, you just fall into the pit with enemies. Okay. We'll do the top right first. Actually, no, we're gonna do. Which one is it? It's bottom left? Yeah, bottom left. We'll do bottom left first, just because there's a, no, that's not good. If we do this one, then we'll have access to a shop that allows us, pretty sure it's this one, it might be a different one. But one of these, there's a shop that allows us to buy Miss Jar again, which will make the boss fight trivial. It wouldn't really be much of a fight. These are some more dudes. I'd like to get past, but I just can't. We're good. This guy can really ruin jumps here. We are gonna wait. No, still pretty good. Here's another good wall bridge. Go right past the entire screen. And these guys are no fun. They do too much damage. And they don't die. So I'm gonna heal real quick. And once we get to here, I'm not very good at killing that thing. Before it sends me to the Shadow Realm. How am I good at this? Okay, we got it. Literally the last second. I'm gonna skip over everything. I don't need anything anymore. I am just, off principle, just gonna materialize every single guy I come across. Alright. This guy included. It's gonna be this area. And we should Miss Jar again. And it doesn't matter what. It should be like, no, it isn't. This guy will give us what we want. Thank you. I'm gonna head out to. This is the boss fight, I'm pretty sure. I don't need uranium right now. I don't want to level up. I want to level up tech. Don't have enough for it. Okay. I'm just not awake, I guess. I don't know what that was. It's weird, right? do want this guy to do. Click on him. I'm just such a bad one. Maybe I do need my bracelet here. I died. Okay, now let me get the hearing bracelet. That's just not smart to not take it through. I have to rebuy Miss Jar, but nothing there. This guy really. I don't want to get punched. Okay, yeah, that's... If you don't stop it from happening, it's not gonna happen. It's going to happen. Need my jar back. Fortunately, I don't have company in that thing. I am gonna get rid of uranium though. Go back to lowers. And I will attack since I do almost no damage. Fortunately. An extra K. Oops. I'm gonna do top right next. This one is platforming, should be easy. Okay, that's very sad. I got stuck with wallaroos. Not exactly ideal. At least for me, this is one of the easier areas to complete. Then I guess this part's hard. Unfortunately. stupid. Actually, so stupid for me. We made it. That's all that matters. Sub 2 hours not here, unfortunately. I died too many times in Coltrane. I don't think I took off uranium. No, I did it. Alright. Next part, another... It's an auto-scroller, this next one. I die here a couple times, it's just it. I do. What can you do? I'm gonna make a save point. I just took more damage than I was going to get from things. Very good at timing that. Unfortunately, these guys. Damn. That's fine, I can heal here. I can hit it. That one's easier. I just don't... It's very hard to hit the ones that like jump around and the ones that TP, which is every single one of them, unfortunately. That's the section almost done. Very bad. It's actually very, very bad because there's going to be a mini boss coming up that I have to fight. Yeah. I don't want that. I'm going to take those though. Alright, so after this all school, it's going to be a mini boss. So I'm going to take my base here. Hopefully I can kill him quickly before he does his setup. And on pace though, for maybe a 230. Manor is going to be an issue, that's for sure. That's just dumb. That was just very dumb damage. That's right, we get a vial here. So honestly we're set up for a decent boss fight. For a decent mini boss fight. That's all four. Now we're gonna do the final auto scroller and then the boss. Just noticed this. The game really loves auto scrollers near the end of it. Orrey and the Manor both just use auto scrollers. I'm gonna switch back. I don't want to die on this next part if I can help it. Please roll back at that. Oh my god. Alright, nice. Oh, let's not go that way. Fucking control. And the big followers here. Now I need to kill those. I hit it, but it kind of hit me. It's not easy. Get over here! No, it's close. Try the next one. What? I just kill it. It's good. This does lose time going this way, but I don't want to risk not having a save. So this is the only save before the boss, which means we are gonna have to put on our uranium, get rid of our rollers. Hopefully we can skip past all these enemies without worrying about them. Alright, we're good. Let's skip past this guy, so that's boss. Okay. This boss is also kind of extremely trivial with Joe. He doesn't really exist. Him splitting in two is actually easier for me. Just because when I discharge just kind of goes through everything. So yeah, it's a bit cheese, but you know, who cares? I'm trying to get through him quickly. He does run around a lot, this one. But that should be it. Alright. It's gonna be the Orrey boss. We just have one major boss after this. And then that's it every time. If I do Manor right, I should have a 230 pace. But we'll see how it goes. Manor's also nice because you get a lot more chances to get Mistrar as well. Which Mistrar and the final boss, it's the same exact thing as just what I did to that guy just now. Just run him down where he can't do anything, I'll just keep healing off of him. Although it is a bit slow compared to, you know, knowing the fight. Especially with the first section, but the second section, it's disgusting. The last thing I want to do here is fall into it, but that would ruin so much. We're just going to skip past everything. And that'll be time for Orrey. Yeah, we have a 230 pace, not a sub 2, unfortunately. But the more I play, the more I feel like my route is just not a sub 2 route. It doesn't feel like it a lot of times. We are gonna level up again though. I do want another attack level. Because at this point, defense doesn't really matter as much as just getting the damage out, since my entire defense is healing off Jar. Unfortunately, I can't do quick math, so I have to keep going in and out of this menu. This is going to lose me quite a bit of time. Something on the one. But I have an hour from here until Manor from my yesterday's run, so there's some time to improve on. If you're running to go through this mirror, just take this to Ossex. After this, we are in the final stretch of it. I'm gonna just pass Steve. Don't even worry about that guy, he's not much of an issue. Just gonna run past everything. As long as I don't stop pressing the Y button, I don't die, which is very stupid. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Although I'm like 90% sure you go through this checkpoint, it heals you. I'm just gonna heal myself. So you do take damage. Yeah. So we get thrown out the window, and now we start the Manor. I have all my stuff. We're leveled up. Now this should be just the end of it. If I can speed past everything. My biggest issue is the attic with all the mouse traps. Is going to be a problem. But besides that and also the Lionels, the night Lionels, right before the auto scroll. So not very good at that one either. I have my boots, yeah. And this is unfortunate now. Villager's ire right now, so he's just gonna keep punching his puffball and I'm not gonna be able to use it. I got through him. Thankfully. And there's all these troll. I, for life, I can't get into there. Keep bouncing on the pad. And there's this troll bush. I'm stupid. about the turn though. I'm gonna heal. Not necessary, but it is nice. I didn't want to go there, actually. We're not fine. That is so... Did I reset the room? Okay, no. It's fine. Just have to get past this one. One more time isn't an issue. Oh my god. I'm dead. Okay, we're fine. I got the rope. I got the rope. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I died there. It's okay. I got the rope. I don't need to do all that rope. And then I can get my jar back in that same exact area. So it's fine. I'm gonna have to walk this whole entire area again, but it could be a lot worse. And we're back. Nice. Going to come back here though. This is one of the places I get Mist Jar again. Thankfully. Alright, nice. This is probably my worst area in this entire manor. Mainly because of these guys and the mouse traps. For whatever reason, I just keep landing in them. Not very good at avoiding them, even though they're like right there. And it is. That's not what I wanted. No, 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 okay. I almost screwed that. I did screw that, though. You know what? I didn't die. There again, Wallower just fucking screws me over. I die here now. Wallower's decided, hey, let's fuck him over. It's okay though, I barely survived that. I don't, just... Wallower's is very finicky. A lot of the times, it just puts you in a bad situation. Okay, but we're good. I have a checkpoint. Although I do not want to die with the jar right now, so I am going to take a precaution, just heal. It's not the most optimal thing, but also dying there would just lose me more time. This area is very easy with wallers though. As much as it like screws me over, it does help me a lot in certain areas. I don't even have to do the whole puzzling part of this section. I can just do all of this. Alright, now we're gonna be at the mini boss of this area. I'm gonna switch over to uranium though. And this is also the second area where I can get another Mist Jar, the candle to the right, so even if I die here, it's fine. another fight where the judge makes it trivial, but I do have to, like, still not die, you know? I'm gonna heal you. It's... The jar infinitely heals you if there's like a lot of enemies. And the less heads there are, the less enemies. I do not want to hit him. The point of the fight where he just spams his own move. And I just can't get in there. Nice. Okay. Doesn't... Yeah, he does drop one. Let me get to this. I'm gonna head back and heal though. Switch my uranium back to followers. No level ups. Alright, I'm making good time. I haven't died, but I've died. I haven't died in a stupid way here yet. Or I lost time. Very time losses. I cannot speak right now. And as I'm saying this, I'm just taking stupid damage. No, I'm not. Because I do want the jar again. So this area, it's... If I die here, it's not much obviously. If I die anyway, but... Yeah, please. There's this bird here that does not want me to play the game. God, I hate that guy. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. So am I. We're good though. That's the end of that section. We're actually making really, really good time now. I haven't died in this video yet. But what I do want to do though is head this way and save. No real level ups. I mean, I could level up sidearm. I have nothing else to spend it on. But very close to a 230. It's not sidearm. Of course it's not sidearm. I can't level up. Okay, well then I'll get it soon. I hate that guy. Alright, so this is an area that after so much... This is why my Manor is like an hour and a half long. This room. It's not a good, fun room to be in. But I've learned how to deal with these ones. Say as I miss a bit. You just kind of gotta be patient, and I'm just not. Like you can see, I'm taking very bad damage. He's dead. Good. Yeah, I want him to do his fire type. That's when they are open for a lot of damage. Now we just go auto scroll and then we're done. So let's get through this auto scroll. I am going to level up sidearm here, actually. I'm not going to do defense, just because... Oh, hello? What? Can I not... What was that? These guys usually kill themselves. Yeah, with that. And then I kill myself, so I guess it's even. Oh, this is that. If I can get to this auto scroll first try, that'd be amazing. This guy. I'm not even trying to kill him, I'm just trying to survive. We survived, nice. Can't reach me from here. I'm greedy. I can't even level up from here anymore, but I'm greedy. That's bad. Try to Orrey walk him. Just make it. Ah! Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. That would have been awful. We're at the boss then. Yeah, this should be... This first phase is not the fastest. He changes his side. The side he attack like blocks from very aggressively. think it might be beneficial if I just take off Cap for this fight and run back and... Because he just blocks. I can't do anything really. I did not want to touch me. Effectively doing half damage for the entire fight, just not good in this game. Okay, fine. Not as fast as I would have liked, but you know, I got the job done. Not gonna do anything. I mean, it's looking like a 230. Fish phase? Yeah, good. We got 10 minutes for the 230. Oh, I didn't even know that cancels my... Thank you, Thor. Here we go. Nice. Oh, actually. Oh, that's 220. That's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. I have 20 minutes to shave. Where did I even get 20 minutes? Thank you. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, this is against my run from yesterday. I need to find where I can get 20 minutes though. I think it's just my route. I mean, of course I died a lot, but even then, maybe I can squeeze 5 minutes from Coltrane, maybe another... Yeah, they are. But from what I've been reading, they have a couple in mind. There's obviously the 100%. There's multiple forms of any percent, but I mean, this is the route that I've just been playing. Yeah, I don't understand the questions about fishing pole that are going around. There's talks of like banning fishing pole in certain situations. I don't know which situations are like banned and which situations aren't, or are going to be at least. Like I use fishing pole in this run, and I don't know like the things that I'm doing is going to be banned later on, or these are things that I'm doing are okay. But for the most part, the category where it's glitchless and goes through all the bosses is what I'd want to run, which is about as close as I can get while the rules aren't made yet. Minutes isn't... I cut 30 minutes. I really don't know if I can cut 20 minutes with this route. I know there's like an out of bounds route that takes, I think, 15 minutes if I read correctly. And I just... not too interested in that one. What is very funny though is my first timed run that I did, I got the Speedrunner achievement. I finished it in 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 48 seconds, so I just barely got it. I barely eked that one out. So maybe on this run I think I died. It tells you how many times you died in each area. Yeah. I held that one. Well, that my live split timer I had told me I have not done all the achievements. Nowhere close. I played the game. I haven't even 100%ed the game. I played the game enough to where it was enjoyable to look around. And then I got to a point where everything I was looking for, I was just kind of looking up. And it's like, I don't want to have to do all that. But for the most part, on my main save, my casual playthrough, oh, there's an achievement right there. Bone Keeper. I just got on this run. But my casual save, I got like 70% done. I started like going through trying to 100% the game, and I got bored very quickly. But I know there's like word spread of like the fastest 100% speedrun, like unofficially, is about 3 hours, which is crazy. And the same guy, his name Magic Man, he also did an all feats run, and it took him about 9 hours, which I'm pretty sure he did it. Yeah. For routing though, I did have to look up like, you know, where I can get certain things. But since I want to like grab a side trinket quickly in the run, I want to know where it is. But there are times where I'm looking, like scrolling on YouTube, and I'll see like a video of some kind of like side area, and I've never seen it before. It's cool. I haven't seen everything. Maybe eventually I'll do another casual pool. Hey, Ocean's running. Do you think the generator order is pretty set? There are... So the route I did that you can see on the splits, Bone Beach first, then everything else basically in order, is the mainstream route right now. You want to go to Bone Beach for the syringe. As you can see, I don't know if you were watching the fight, but syringe and the jar if you're like perfect with not falling to pits, you can just zoom past screens faster than burrowing. So the syringe is very good for movement, but also like the boss fights. You saw me using the syringe from Bone Beach a lot. So you could get that later in the run. But I also really like this setup. I haven't seen any other different generator orders, but obviously I know people are doing other orders. But this is the mainstream one for now. It's going to change though. I know for a fact it will change. If I had to guess what the next like optimal routing would be generator wise, I died 8 times. Okay. 220-36. I did. Maybe if I died less, I probably could have too much. I think if I had to guess the next generator route, obviously the speedrunning hasn't even like officially started. Maybe. Actually, I really don't know. The thing is, I tried myself before, like reading, like going through what everyone else has done and their routing. Now, the exact route that I did, especially the early setup phase, that's kind of completely like remixed by me compared to what the mainstream route is. Since I'm going around getting things that most people don't, which I could save time there. But I really don't know if it's going to change. Or I know it's going to change. I really don't know what it will change into. I was just saying something else completely, and I forgot what I was saying. But you could realistically do, I guess, like, what do you call it, like, canonical route, like going Crypt first, and doing Bone Peach way later. Yeah, it's also hard to tell, especially because new rules are being made right now. That's how early it is.